For me, the subconscious talks to my conscious in dreams that I can't remember. When I go to sleep at night and my mind is really busy, I have got to remember a dream that I woke up from one time and capitalize on it. Try to remember every event of it. I drift off into sleep and slumber, and I redream that event, and it leads to another scenario, another scenario, another scenario, and it becomes a bigger and bigger and bigger dream, vaster and vaster and vaster, and I get lost in it, fall asleep.
Can you tell me that dream?
The one dream? Yeah. It's kind of bizarre.
Let's hear it. I'm interested.
Well, there's several things that jump out in mind that I've seen in movies.
Okay.
Since then, before I saw it in theater, I dreamt it.
Okay.
But it starts out, I'm walking down a flight of steps. No, how it starts out. Actually, as I'm sitting on the roof, the porch roof of an old building that oversees a little white church. And I'm sitting there by myself, and I'm watching a city off in the distance. And there's a driveway that comes and leads by the front porch where you park your car. And I'm sitting there, and I'm talking to somebody that's not there. And I'm watching the city, okay? And then somebody comes out, and I'm talking to somebody, and it comes to find out that person was my best friend, but I never met the man. I can't remember his name. He's my best friend. And I'm talking to him. And from that instance, we know something happened. And now it's panic, it's chaos, it's mayhem. And I'm now beside an airport, a military airport, air base, where they do scientific, later on in the dream, they do scientific research and stuff like that. But there's a pit, an house that leads to a stairway. And on my right-hand side, there are cells. On my left-hand side is a brick wall. And I'm walking down this corridor. And the people inside are looking to me to help them. And they're calling out to me and reaching through the bars. And I'm saying, in time, I will get you all out of here. I'll get you all out of here, in time. And that fades into the abyss of darkness. And then I come into another point in my dream where there's a hurricane coming down the road, and I can see it off in the distance. And what makes it so vividly real is because I can see my reflection in the glass as I look at it. And then tornadoes break off in the hurricane. Now, I'm in familiar surroundings. I know where I'm at. I remember an intersection, not an intersection, but a part of the interstate where I actually escape from peril. And then later on have to come back into the city. Something about this city. Bombed out later on. Ruins. Movement inside this city. Not a cult, but some sort of denomination is growing in the city. I've become a part of